So we're going to start. Oh, does anybody want, because I'm at the bottom of the bin here, wrist wedge? Anybody else? If you change your mind, they're up there. All right, so we're going to start on our back on the floor for 2 blocks.
Big party out there.
Yeah, 2 blocks. Nope, you're fine. There you go. All right, so we're going to start on the floor, on our back. We're going to open up this upper. This is up front. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, so on the floor, on your back, let's start with pelvic tilts.
That 9 charges extra for this spot.
All right, so knees are bent, feet on the mat, and we're just gonna tilt the pelvis up and tilt it down. So that's gonna tease into the upper spine and kind of warn the hips that we're gonna be doing some work here today. So after that, let's do Apanasana next. So knees come up towards the chest. Shins are parallel to the floor. On the exhale, knees come in. On the inhale, knees go out. Excellent. All right, so then next, so we moved up a little bit more up the back. So let's extend both legs all the way straight out. Zip the legs together, toes point up towards the ceiling. And arms down by your side. We're going to inhale, lift the hands up towards the ceiling and then overhead towards the floor above you. Exhale, bring it back. If you're tight up in that upper back, just go as far as is comfortable. And that may not be all the way to the floor, and that's fine. And then exhale, bring it back. So each time that you bring the arms up, you may go a little bit further, and you may not, and that's okay too. So we're just getting into relaxing that upper back. On your next one, see if you can start the breath before you start the arms. Same thing on the exhale. Start the exhale and then bring the arms back. If this is too much on the shoulders, you can bring the arms into cactus arms. Or if it's really tight, you can do those snow angels. So we're just moving the arms along the side of the body, kind of like you're making a snow angel. You can just slide it along the floor. Otherwise, arms straight up and over, or you can even do it a little bit of a Y if that feels better. That might get into some muscles that are going to feel it a little differently. Excellent. All right, let's do 1 or 2 more. And then on the last, hold the arms above the head, either up towards the ceiling or on the floor, and give it a fabulous good morning stretch. So extend the heels away from the torso. Extend the fingers away from the torso. Just feel that whole body lengthen. Take a nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, bring the arms back down by your sides. From here, let's bend the knees, bring them, really relaxing the back before we do our busy work here. And then you've got 2 options here. You can roll over onto your side to come up, or if you want to be fancy about it, cross your ankles and roll up to seated. All right. So let's come into our cat and cow. And if we are super tight up in this upper area, we want to not go as deep into the cat as the cow. So the cat, if we're tight and we're coming in here too much, we might be overstretching. So we want to keep the movements between the two a little bit more shallow. So exhale cat, inhale cow. So we did all that relaxing, stretching. We don't want to tighten it up by overstretching. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Excellent. And one or two more in each direction. And then we'll come back to that neutral spine. And we're going to do my favorite laterals next. So we're going to bring one hand down to the floor. And we're going to inhale that other arm up and just go as far as is comfortable. So that may not be very far yet. Exhale, bring it back. And then the other side. So we're pushing the hand that's on the floor to keep that opposite knee from popping up. And as you're doing this, so maybe you get a little bit more warmed up and you can go a little deeper, that's fine. Or keep it where you are and just concentrate on relaxing from the shoulder all the way down that side body. If you want to add one more ball, take a pause at the top and breathe into the rib cage. And then bring it back. And other side. And release and let go. And we'll do one more time on each side. Excellent. All right, so sitting up nice and tall again. Back at that neutral spine, let's do a gentle twist. So we're going to inhale, lift, feel the spine lengthen. And going to the first side with the twist. And we want to keep it in that upper half to upper third. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. I need a microphone today. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. So next time you come back to that first side, take a pause, and we're going to breathe into that upper thoracic, the back of the ribs, all the way up at the top. See if you can inhale and breathe into the upper back and then all the way down the spine. Exhale, bring it back up the front side of the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Same thing. Inhale into that upper spine. Inhale all the way down the back body. Exhale, come up the front. And then inhale back to center. All right, one more time each side, just nice and soft. Excellent. All right. Let's go ahead and do 3 cat and cows. Nice and gentle. And again, don't overdo the cat on that upper back. Excellent. And then we're going to move the neck, the wrists, the ankles, and then come up to hands and knees. All right, so let's start top down. If you want, you can close your eyes. So nice and tall. Inhale. On the exhale, chin comes down to the chest. Feel the sides of the neck relax. Inhale, looking up. Exhale all the way back down. Because, as you may know, everything's kind of connected. So if our upper back is tight, it might be shoulders, might be neck. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Nice and slow. Feel those muscles on the side of the neck relax. One more full time. Inhale all the way up. And exhale all the way back down. Excellent. Inhale back to neutral. And then let's do the wrists. So we're going to bring both arms out in front. Tuck the thumbs under, wrap the fingers around, and make circles with the wrists. So we're going to open them up because we're going to be on them for a little bit. We've got a couple of hip strengtheners that we're going to do today. Into the elbows and the shoulders. Very nice. Release that. If you want, shake it out. And then we're going to bring the palms together, release the fingers, and make figure eights. Very nice. And take a pause, pull the hands apart, and then switch which fingers on top. I'm going to play with that left brain, right brain, where we are in space. Excellent. And release that and shake it out. And then let's come down to the ankles. So let's bring both legs straight out if they're not already. And if you can, sitting up at this nice right ankle. If not, make sure your knees are bent. So we're going to extend the heels away from the torso, heels on the mat. If they're popping up off the floor, that means your knees are hyperextending. We don't want to do that. All right. And then when you're ready, let's point and flex. Inhale is the point. Exhale is the flex. Excellent. And then circles around. They can go the same direction. They can go opposite. Just getting some fluid motion in there. Very nice, very nice. And then soles of the feet in and pinky toes back. So supinate and pronate. And the last one is windshield wipers, side to side. And that, you might notice that comes all the way up into that hip joint. Excellent. All right, from here, we're going to come up to hands and knees. All right, and of course, the first thing we want to do is that cat and cow. When we're in the cow, see if you can engage the lower belly. So below the belly button to the top of the pubic bone, see if you can engage those muscles and keep the belly from dumping out towards the floor. So we're going to inhale cow, exhale cat. And just back and forth a few times. Excellent. Back to neutral. And then we're going to do our spinal balance, and then we're going to do donkey kicks. All right, I don't think we've done those in a while, like maybe if ever. All right, so here we go. Spinal balance. Left leg comes back. Right arm comes forward, and we're just going to take a couple breaths here. Come out whenever you need to. We're going to engage that lower belly again. Extend back with the heel, forward with the fingers. Excellent. And release. Other side, extend right leg back. Left arm forward. Don't forget to breathe. Very nice, very nice. And release. All right, so donkey kicks. Easy, but not easy, right? So let's start this time with the right leg. So we're gonna bend. We're gonna extend the leg back, bend at the knee, bend at the ankle, so the sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. And we're just gonna pulse. So 10, lift it up slightly, the foot up towards the ceiling. So we're activating that gluteus maximus. So all the muscles around the hip. That's probably the biggest one. And I hope somebody was counting. I don't know how many that was.
9.
And 10. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Other side. Lift that left leg up, bend the knee, bend the ankle. And here we go. Pulse up. See if you can feel the muscle that you are trying to activate. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. All right. So one more like that. We're going to do our tiger tail. And this one's going to strengthen the upper back, open up the front of the body, and stretch that quad. All right, so that one looks like this. We'll start with the left leg back again. So we're going to bend it. Left leg. And then we're going to bring the right arm forward and around. And we're going to attempt to grab that left foot with the right hand. If you can't, just extend that right arm back. And if you can grab that foot, see if you can push the foot into the hand. And that's going to be opening up that hip, stretching the quad. Breathe. I know you forgot to breathe. And then coming out. If you want, you can shake that arm, come off and shake the wrist. And then let's do the other side. So right leg back, bend at the knee. You can extend that left arm forward, wrap around, grab that foot. If you can reach the foot, so you gotta do opposite hand and foot. Just extend the arm back. Breathe. Excellent. And release. Beautiful. All right. Shake the wrists out. So let's do our gate pose and then we'll come up off our hands and knees. So starting with the right foot out to the side, left hand stays under that left shoulder somewhere. You take this right arm and inhale, bring it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. One more time, inhale, coming up. And exhale down. Tuck that right knee under, send that left foot out. And let's do this side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Excellent. Tuck that left knee under. If you want, you can grab a block to come up to a high gate pose. All right, we're going to send that left leg back out again. And you can use the block to switch sides. All right, left hand comes to that left hip or down that left leg. We're going to inhale the right arm up, and then right hand goes over towards that left leg. Inhale vertical. Exhale over. Inhale up, and one more time. Exhale over. Inhale back up. Exhale, release. All right, use the block or the floor. Switch legs. Right leg to the side. Right hand on that right hip or down that right leg. We're going to inhale this left arm up. Exhale, bring it over. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, vertical. And one more time. Exhale. Inhale, vertical. Exhale, release. All right, from here, you can come down and come up, or bring that foot in front, or the other foot in front. And then we're going to push up to standing. So we're skipping the down dog because we're going to do 100 next week. Not 100, no. All right. So, what? 27. And I'm having snacks afterwards. So, all right. So, we'll do that on the way back down. So, a couple of standing cat and cows. So feet are nice and wide. And we're going to bring the hands to the front of the thighs. Exhale, round down, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. On the inhale, rounding up, looking up. And I would recommend, if that upper back is tight, palms open towards the front. Exhale back. And again, if it's tight, don't go as deep into that cat. Inhale, cow. When you're up in the cow, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale back. Because sometimes when that is tight up there, it's because we've overstretched it. So we want to bring it back to strong. All right. And back to neutral. Let's do those fabulous laterals standing up because they're so much fun. So feet are nice and wide. And inhale, one arm up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, second side. Exhale, bring it back. Nice. And just do a couple. We're not going to go overboard. Got too much other stuff to do. Excellent. And let's see. One more time each side. Beautiful. All right. Let's do our, instead of the twist, we're going to do the ragdoll. So usually when we do the twist, it's like a breath, and we're moving slow. So with the ragdoll, we're just going to kind of go relaxed because that's what we're doing. Excellent. Beautiful. All right, release that. Then we're going to bring the feet back a little bit closer to hip width. They can be wider if your balance is a little wonky today. And we're going to practice a gentle back bend-ish. So we're going to bring the hands on that lower back, kind of on the top of the hip, top of the pelvis. And we're going to start by looking straight ahead. And as we inhale, we're just going to look up towards the ceiling, just going as far as is comfortable. And we want to bring the pelvis a little bit forward and the shoulders a little bit back. And then exhale back to neutral. Inhale, do it again. Exhale back. This next time when you go, see what your feet are doing. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it back. Excellent. All right, release. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And we're going to come into mountain pose. So, two things that we're going to pay attention to today. This upper thoracic rib cage, so the collarbones come away from each other on the front body. And then the shoulder blades come together on the back body. That's one. And then the other one is hip points. We're going to draw them together. So imagine that you have string and you're pulling them together and tie a nice little bow. All right. Again, if that upper back is tight, make a fist, pointing the thumbs forward. And then we're going to point the thumbs 90 degrees out towards the sides. And then activate that upper clavicle and the shoulder blades. Soften the knees. And we're gonna activate that lower belly. And one last ball, we gotta breathe. Beautiful, and release. All right, we're gonna do palm tree pose. And we're gonna do it, I'm just gonna do the arms. I have a little cut on the bottom of my foot. So I'm not gonna come up on my toes, but you are welcome to do that. But I'm gonna go wide with my arms. So I'm gonna go like this. You are welcome to go straight up, go straight out, or in that Y or V. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna inhale, bring the arms up. If you wanna come up on the toes, you can do that. And then exhale back down. Just keep it going, nice and slow, controlled movements. Excellent, and one or two more. Beautiful. All right. Next, let's do our other moving balance. And let's do, we do cross body because I feel like brain fog. So we're gonna combat that with a little left brain, right brain here. So start with the arms out to the side. We're gonna lift one leg up, touch with the opposite hand, and then do the other side. So we are using some core muscles to lift that leg up. Excellent. And go ahead and do one more time each side. Excellent. And release. Take it out. We're going to do our warrior one, and then we're going to do eagle pose a couple of ways, at least two that I can think of. I'm sure there's more, but only two are working in my head today. Okay. What is warrior one first? We'll step one foot forward. The back foot is turned out in some degree, 45-ish works for me. Lift the toes up, spread them out, and put them back down. We're going to inhale with a straight leg, exhale. Very nice. And then we're going to push up and step back. And let's do the other side. Turn that foot out, step that second foot forward. Lift the toes up, and then set them back down. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, bend. Very nice. Push off, step back. And then we're going to add the arms. So let's do, we're going to do cactus arms with this. So step that first foot forward again. Back foot is at a slight angle. And so what we're going to do, we're going to look back towards each other. So what that's doing is activating these muscles here, pulling the shoulder blades together. Okay, here we go. So we'll start off. Inhale, exhale back. And we're just going to do this a couple times. Because It's going to get tired if we do too many. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. All right, push off, step back, switch feet. All right, here we go. Inhale. Pull the elbows, exhale back. Inhale and exhale. And 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. All right, bend that front knee, push up, step back. All right, so for our fabulous eagle pose, we're going to do it 2 ways. We're going to do it our normal way, and then we're going to do it with the back bend. That's why we did a back bend earlier. So be ready for back bend now. All right, if you want, you can grab a block for your foot. When we cross over, if you have a block under your foot, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to do that one. Or you can just, totally fine. Or, let's see if I can do this today. Wrapping the leg around the calf. Okay, I can only do it on one side. The legs. With the arms, if you are having shoulder issues and you don't want to overstretch it, option A is grabbing the shoulders. Option B is palms together, elbows together, elephant arms. And then the third one is going to be the traditional wrapping around. All right, so we're wrapping the arms, wrapping the legs. One of those 3 versions of each. All right. Again, pay attention to your shoulders and that upper back because we've been doing a lot of stuff with it. All right. So here we go. So we're going to open up the arms. We're going to bring the right arm under the left if you're doing the twist. Then we're going to bend the knees and we're going to cross the right leg over the left if you're using the block, or just put it on the floor or wrap it around the calf. 3 breaths. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Unwind and uncross. Very nice. All right. If you're using the block, switch it to the outside of that right foot. And we're going to bring our arms in that huge wingspan. So the eagle pose is a mistranslation. It's a monstrous bird. Is the mythical beast of, I don't remember, Vishnu maybe. All right, this time the left arm comes under the right, and we're going to cross. And then we're going to bend the knees and cross the left leg over. So if you have your arms crossed, you might have a little hole in between your arms, and that's where your gaze is. That's your drishti. So you are eagle-eyed, right? 3 breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Unwind and uncross. All right, shake it out. Because the next part is the more traditional way to do that. So it's the story of the birth of this mystical beast. So you start in the egg, and then you open up and do the back bend, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna do it on the floor because I gotta concentrate. So you're welcome to stay with the block if you want. I'm going straight back down to the floor. So we're gonna open up our wingspan, and we're gonna go right under left again. Bend the knees, cross the right over, and then we're gonna fold forward. So exhale, bring the arms down just as far as you can get back up, because we're gonna inhale and go all the way up and keep going as far as your back bend will take you. And then exhale back to neutral. Let's do that one more time. So we're gonna exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up, break the shell. All the way back. I went too far back. Back to neutral, and then open your wings. All right. Little bit too far. All right. So wingspan again. This time left comes under the right. Bend the knees. Left goes over the right. And here we go. We're going to exhale forward. We're in that little egg. And then we're going to come up, crack the shell all the way up. Don't go too far. And then back to neutral. Open up your wingspan. All right, let's do that one more time. Arms open, left under right. Cross the left over, exhale, fold forward. And then coming up, break the shell all the way up. And then back to neutral. Unwind, uncross. And there you go. All right, so a little back bend. Hopefully that feels okay. If you want, maybe roll the shoulders a little bit. That might be a little tight on there. Excellent. All right. So let's do our warrior two. And then we'll do tree down to the floor and work some more with the box. All right. Warrior two. Step 1 foot forward. Oh, actually, you know what? Time out. Grab your blocks or high lunge because we have blocks. So bring in the blocks up to the top of your mat or a chair if the blocks are down too far. If you don't need blocks, that's fine too. All right. So hands at the heart, arms up to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. Take a breath here. And then we're going to exhale forward side angle pose. This upper arm can be on the up towards the ceiling or overhead. See where it feels right for you. And then with your next inhale, we're gonna windmill around to peaceful warrior. Check back in with that front knee. Did you lose some bend? Come back in, feel it. And then we're gonna bring both arms around and down to the blocks, the chair, the floor. Pivot that back foot so they're both pointing forward. And then we're going to inhale, come up to high lunge. You can keep that back heel on the floor or be up on the toes. Excellent. Back to warrior two. And then side angle pose. Inhale around to peaceful warrior. Both arms all the way down and around to the blocks, the floor, your chair, and then we're going to inhale, high lunge. Excellent. Back to warrior two. The back foot might move a little bit, that's fine. One last time through, side angle pose. That's our exhale. Inhale all the way around to peaceful warrior. And then all the way back down to the blocks, the chair, the floor. Pivot that back foot. Inhale. High lunge. Excellent. All right, back to warrior two. We're going to drop the arms, step the feet together. Shake it out. And then let's do the other side. Other foot in front. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. Take a breath here. And then on your next exhale, side angle pose. That upper arm might feel different on this side. Hip, straight up, overhead. And then we're going to inhale, bring that front arm up towards the ceiling, peaceful warrior. And then both arms come down. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. All right, and again, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale around, peaceful warrior. Both arms come down. Pivot that back foot. Inhale. High lunge. One more time. Warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Both arms down and around, pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. Very nice. Let's finish with our warrior two. Take a breath or so. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms. And let's do our fabulous tree pose. Take a drink of water if you have it, you want to. All right. So for our tree pose today, if you want, let's see, I can probably do it on one, and then my favored foot has a cut on the bottom, so if you want to do it up on a block, you can. Makes it a little bit more of a challenge, which is good. But if that's too much, don't worry, stay on the floor. On the floor, second foot, you can start with the heel above the ankle. If you can bring that foot up higher, awesome. If not, that's okay, stay on the floor, nobody wants to fall today. Hands at the heart, and we're gonna grow our branches. And I want you to check in with that straight leg hip, nice and strong. Engage those muscles. Other hip is open and relaxed. Arms can be wherever you want. They can move. They can stay stable out to the side. Reverse prayer. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. That's good. Oh, wait. Did you forget to breathe? All right. Start over. No, just kidding. All right. Relax. Come out. Let's do the other side. This time you're going to breathe. All right. Heel above the ankle. Hands at the heart. Branches can be wherever you like. That foot's not going any higher today. And check in with that straight leg hip. Nice, strong muscles engaged. Oh, I know which one I like. Doing this. All right, and then coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. All right, grab your blocks. We are going to do, so we did a high lunge. Now we're going to do a low lunge. So we're going to come down to hands and knees. And let's start off without the blocks. We're going to do a couple of cat and cow because that tree was asymmetrical. So we want symmetrical. And let's add a fun childless. So we're going to exhale cat, inhale cow, and then exhale cat down to child's pose. And your knees can be wide to come really deep into that child's pose if you want. And then inhale back up to cow. Exhale cat, bring it all the way down to child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And when you get all the way to the bottom, take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, let's come back up to hands and knees. And we're gonna grab the blocks. So if you can, bring your legs straight forward, that's fine. If not, out and around, and then set the block on the outside of that foot. You have one foot in front and blocks on either side. We're going to go and drop the pelvis towards the floor first. So this front knee comes forward a bit. It's a nice massage on the inside of the knee. And then come back up to neutral. And you can stay here, and this is your pose for today, or hands on the knees. And then next, we're going to bring the arms up overhead. And then if you want, you can bring that pelvis back down again. And here's, if you want to do your back bend, crescent lunge, looking up towards the ceiling. And then bring it back, hands down, and switch feet. So that knee comes back, other foot comes forward. And we're going to start by sending the pelvis down towards the floor. Nice stretch on the front side. Come back up. Hands to the knee. Arms up if you want. Stay wherever you need to. And then pelvis forward. And then we're going to do that crescent lunge if you like. A little bit of a back bend. And then bring it forward. Hands to the knees. Hands to the blocks. Take that knee out. And then we're going to come and sit on one side or the other. All right, let's do our open and close twist relatively quickly because we still have hip stuff to do. All right, so right leg is extended, left knee is bent, left foot into the mat. And extend the right arm over that right leg. Inhale, lift that arm up. Exhale on the outside or behind. Left hand comes behind the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. And then we're going to unwind. Right arm over that right foot. Gaze follows the thumb as we inhale for our open twist. Arm comes towards that back wall, just as far as is comfortable. Beautiful. And then bring it on back and release. We'll switch legs. Extend that left arm over that left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale in front or behind. Right hand comes behind the spine, push into the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. And then release. Left arm over that left leg again. Gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open it up. And exhale. And release. Beautiful. All right. So let's come down onto our back again. And we're going to start with a couple of apanasanas. Come back to neutral spine. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Excellent. And then let's bring the feet down to the mat. And we're going to do our bridge pose. We're going to do easy version and then hard version. So we're just going to do those two options. So first option is inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale down. So we're going to do that 3 times. Inhale up, hips up. Exhale down. Third time, inhale up. Exhale down. And then on the next one, we're going to inhale up, arms up overhead, hips up, and we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Excellent. And then we're going to exhale, come back down. And then the next option is lifting or extending one of the legs. You can't extend both to fall over. So I'm going to go with left first. If this is too much, either do the dynamic bridge back and forth or come up and hold it. All right, so here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms up overhead, hips up, and then extend one leg. And you want to keep it, the thighs parallel. So we'll take a couple breaths here. or go dynamic or keep both feet on the floor. And then release, exhale, arms down, hips down. And then other side, inhale, arms up overhead, hips up. And then extend the right leg. Couple of breaths here. And then release, exhale, arms down, hips down. Let's do 2 dynamic bridges. Inhale, arms up, hips up. And exhale down. And one more. Inhale up, exhale down, or exhale. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. Now you can exhale down. Excellent. All right, a couple of apanasanas, and then we're going to roll over onto our side. Excellent. So you can put your feet down, scooch over on your mat a little bit so you're in the center. When you come over onto your side, you can use your arm or your blanket as a pillow under your head, or both, if that's not comfortable. And then we're going to extend both legs so they're straight, if that's possible. If you feel like you're rolling over, bend the lower leg that's on the floor. We're going to extend out through the heel. And on the inhale, we're going to lift the leg up just halfway. If we go too far up, we're using momentum instead of using muscles. The other thing you can do is you can push the hand into the thigh for resistance. So we'll start with 10. That was 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, release that. We're going to stay on this side and do a different one. So we're going to extend that bottom leg straight, and the top leg bends and the foot comes behind the bottom leg. Does that make sense? No. So your foot is on the floor. There you go. Foot on the floor, knee is bent on the top leg. Bottom leg is straight. Head is on the arm or on a blanket. And we're going to lift that bottom leg up. So extend the heel out and lift. So you're probably not going to go as high. 3, we'll do 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, so let's roll over. And we'll start with the first one, lifting the upper leg. So extend back through the heel. 10. We'll count down this time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, take that top leg, bend it, foot comes into the mat. Extend the heel of that bottom leg. And here we go. We'll count down again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, so let's come back onto our back. And we're going to do the Apanasana again. So knees in, exhale, knees in, inhale, knees out. And I'm going to recommend nice wide legs this time. But again, do what's comfortable for you. We did some opening, we did some strengthening. So let the hips relax here. Excellent. And when you finish that, we're going to bring the feet down to the mat. If you want to do a couple pelvic tilts, see if you can remember what it felt like when that was the first thing we did for class, how it feels now. Maybe it feels great, maybe it doesn't. So take a couple breaths and breathe into anything. Very nice. And then we're going to extend both legs all the way straight out. Arms down by your side. We're going to inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your side. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. And then let's bring the legs and feet relaxed away from each other. Arms out to the sides. Tuck the shoulder blades under. And let's take 3 breaths into the spine. So we're going to inhale through the nose and breathe down the back body, relaxing it as we go. Get all the way to the tailbone. Exhale up the front of the body, pull the belly button in. And then the breath comes out the nose at the top. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Getting any last little wiggles out? If you have a chair and you want to put your legs up on a chair, you're welcome to do that. If you want to bring your arms out in any direction that feels better, you're welcome to do that. A towel or a blanket under the head. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full body relaxation. Walking down the body, relaxing each part as we go. We'll actually start at the bottom and go up. How about that? All right, so relax the feet. Release the toes, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the spine from the tailbone all the way up to the base of the skull. Soften and relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of thinking about your breath. Let the relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Relax the sides of the necks as well. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And because it is a beautiful summer June day, Flag Day, let's finish with a breath of joy. So the hands, one on top of the other over the heart. We inhale, hands come down, and then arms come all the way up, fingertips touch. Exhale, arms come all the way back down and around, hand on top of hand. 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, open. Fingertips touch. Exhale, all the way around. Hands back to her. And again, inhale. And exhale. And one more glorious time. Inhale. Fingertips touch. Exhale, all the way back down and around. Palms together, thumbs at the heart, and namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Good job.
All right.